Okay, guys, we are back. Sorry for the issue, but yeah, I got just connection issue. I hope he's gonna sort out for the next week. I really hope so. And while you weren't there, I just heard derogatory
Okay.
screaming because motocrosser spun. So it's
Alright, so basically,
yeah.
it's all gone off while you disconnected. Let me fill the viewers in because genuinely, it's not even joking, I was screaming. Everything went down as soon as the stream went down. So, your motocross made a move on Yoda and got spun around, which is going to be a cause for the stewards. It was down in turn one. And literally, as that happens, Papa gets damaged and now has to come in and pit. So Papa's gone into the pit, so he's hit the back of Yoda and Motocross as Motocross got spun around. So Papa's down in P12. Motocross is down in P6, but still recovering up to P5 now. He's going to try and overtake Tipsy Bob. And it's a Ferrari 1-2.
Yeah.
So, guys, everything went off as soon as the thing crashed. So whatever order of cars you had before, get rid of it because it doesn't matter anymore. All right, and also it's good to mention that most crosser doesn't get past Tipsy Bob there down the main straight, but it's good to mention that Tipsy Bob is the only one without penalties, so he's still going to get past Motocrosser again, and that's going to affect the championship a lot.
Yeah, that's huge for Yoda, man. And also for futuristic.
Huge. I know, but look at Futuristic and Yoda fucking 1-2. Sorry, excuse my language, but 1-2. I was literally
Yeah, no worries.
I definitely said some bad words when I was screaming because I knew the stream was not on. But bro, man, as soon as you crashed, everything went down. I was just watching it all happen,
Well,
but none of you guys saw it.
I actually say something also when the stream crashed. As it was looking super exciting, but still 5 laps to go, so well, we just lost Papa and Motocrosser just spinning around. But yeah, I mean, the interesting thing is now seeing the two Ferrari drivers 1 and 2 is like Sainz and Leclerc next year. Okay, now let's not get back again with this, but you know,
Yes,
Italian
boys.
Italian
La
feelings.
Verso. La Verso.
Oh, lei fa
La
solo.
Verso made a move. Oh, it's as you're going on about the Ferrari 1-2, it is now a
No.
Ferrari Alpha 1-2.
Yeah.
It is a Ferrari 1-3.
What?
And your dreams have been denied, my
What?
friends. They have been denied.
All the Ferrari engine. The top 3.
Ah, that doesn't count. That doesn't count. You can't have a Merc, a Williams, and a Merc and say Merc 1-3. No. That's not happening. A Ferrari 1-3 and Alpha have just one car. Alpha, they're not rich enough to put two cars. And Larry Massel goes seriously wide, and literally Futuristic just takes back the position like with ease. So it is now back to a Ferrari 1-2. Crystals has stopped crying because now his dream is back and Meppo retires.
We may get a safety car. Yes, we got it.
Oh my god. It's gonna be a safety car restart to the end. Meppo, mate, what have you done? What have you done?
Wow.
Okay, so Papa gets a point. That is the most important outcome of this safety car, is that now Papa no, I'm joking. That is completely irrelevant. Although Papa doesn't get a point, so that at least makes him not completely out of the championship fight. But if this Yoda pits?
Yeah.
Ooh, this has spiced things up, guys.
Do you think
Yoda has pitted?
It's not a good decision. I feel like this. As okay,
No.
you're gonna get new stuff, but wait. He doesn't have any
penalties.
Yeah.
Penalties. He may have just done a masterful move here. Has Yoda? He thought to himself, "I have no penalties. I'm just gonna go behind the guy that I spun out, which is completely safe." Completely safe. The guy, I'm sure he has no hard feelings at all. Does Motocrosser, who, by the way, guys, got spun out by Yoda, and then Papa's up to P7 now. Actually, so never mind.
I'm still not sure if it's a good decision for Yoda. You know, anything can happen.
I know he's taking a risk. Like, what if Futuristic and Lobby Vassell kind of pull away in the last lap or something? Like,
I mean, you know, you're a motocrosser, you're fighting for a championship, and Yoda is one of the contenders, so if we just defend as hard as he can, and also he's gonna get the slipstream by the guy
yeah,
ahead, so it's gonna be difficult for Yoda. He has way more advantage. Speaking about the grip, the tire age, for sure, indeed, but Futuristic has high chance to win this one. Oh my god, I said it. Futuristic, if we're gonna crash, I didn't say anything, but
no, you did not say it was not the commentators. I promise, guys.
yeah,
I promise. We are pure. We are not. We are free of the commentators' curse. We don't do this.
yeah,
All
well,
right. I promise you that Yoda is gonna comfortably win this race, and he will. He will. I'm not gonna commentate. No, okay, he's okay. He's getting
wait, do
P10
you
now,
wanna
guys.
curse Yoda?
No, I don't. No, it's it. I don't want to curse Yoda, man. I'm trying not to, but I'm just gonna shout out random things. All right. Okay, I'm gonna be ambitious. I'm be optimistic here. One of the top 10 is gonna win this race.
Okay,
There you go.
well, even
No commentators curse.
top
If
11.
Luke Wetzel's, if Luke Wetzel's wins the race now, I'm gonna just stop commentating forever. Never gonna come back. Because
Yeah.
if he just P11 just wins, I will commentate. Yeah,
Yeah, and
I'm gonna stop.
also, you know, I always like 5 laps before the race, telling you about the driver of the day. But in this
Yeah.
moment, anything can change. So I'm not feeling now I can give use to someone driver of the day as
Ooh,
we're
but
still in the
wait,
fight.
what about Tipsy?
Yeah,
Tipsy Bob,
where
I
did he
just
start?
realised, has no penalties
Oh,
and is
that's
on
true.
fresh softs.
That's true. Where did he
So
start?
what if Tipsy Bob gets past Yoda and can win the race? Literally.
He started in P13. Okay.
Oh my god.
Okay, let's see.
Okay, Rick, safety car
Safety car
restart.
restart.
You can do this one.
Okay, no worries. As now, futuristic. When he's gonna restart? When is gonna be the crucial moment? As now we have 2 laps remaining. This is gonna be so exciting also for the spectators. I hope you're enjoying it. It was worth, you know, the crash. As now we're back and we got safety car and futuristic got a very good start but so didn't, which now we got motocrosser which is deploying the ERS. He's gonna try the move as he has got on his back Yoda, which is gonna try now to be later for going to the inside. Ooh, that was so close. They're gonna try to switch back. He went Yoda a little bit wide, and he need to be careful on the penalties, on the warning.
Here comes Tipsy! He's gonna do it for the net lead! Tipsy on the outside of turn 3, he's
no,
gonna
he
be showing
didn't.
the goal. Oh, it was so close. And it got Yoda on Whoosh Cross. Oh no, he's not gonna make it through. Oh, it's just so close. He's less than a tenth behind. He's pushing him through. Can you imagine if Tipsy made it through on Yoda? That would have been
That would be
incredible.
incredible, yeah. But I don't know. I'm watching the gap from the leaders, and Yoda is on 1.7.
Guys, Yoda is
1.6.
right behind Motocross. He's gonna try and make a move down. He looked. He's desperate. I think he knows he's made the wrong strategy cool. He's gonna try his absolute best to keep it up. Or he's gonna try. He tries to go around the outside of Motocross in the stadium section. He has so much more grip, so much more tire life, and he's gonna come down there. He's used up all his deploy. He's used up his ERS. Papa gets past Wesley as well, and here they come down the main straight, guys. Guys, this is a three-way battle for the win. I think that the gap's going to hold. Yoda is right behind Motocrosser. He's not going to make the move. He's not going to be close enough. Going to break later, go around the outside of turn 1. Can he hang it around? He's going to try and snag the inside of turn 2, but he's shown the door by Motocrosser. Defending hard. Don't get a penalty, mate. You're going to throw. Here comes Tipsy. Tipsy's going to. Oh, actually, going to lose my voice. Tipsy's going to try and make it down the inside. 3 wide. No, it's not. Yoda's going to try again. On Motocross, he's not going to make it. Motocross going to show him the door again. He's costing them time. He's costing Yoda the win. It's so close. The gap's at 2.4 seconds to the leaders. It's the last lap. I'm not making this up, guys. It's Futuristic or Yoda or Tipsy for the win. And we come into the last lap, last second. I'm sorry, Crystals. I've been commentating for like this whole bit. But Yoda is right behind Crystals at Motocross. Sorry. as he comes down into sector 3. What is the gap, Crystals? At the end, what is the
2.4
gap?
seconds now from Yoda
It's
to
2.4.
Futuristic.
Yo, guys, Motocross can hold up Yoda. I'm not joking. He can just straight up hold him up as they come out the final
0.4.
sector.
No, I think it's
It's
actually...
gonna be an intense race. It's gonna be a 2-lap shootout like the real life Abu Dhabi. But Yoda on penalties is gonna win it. Tipsy Bob P2, Futuristic P3, Zod with surprise P4, and Yoda, the most dramatic Mexican Grand Prix. It came down to the last 2 laps of the safety car, has won it by 0.4 of a second. Crystals, tell us about that. What's your reaction, mate?
Oh, I mean, I watched while you were commenting. I just was enjoying the race as spectating normally without the comms, and wow, it was just so close. I mean, Future is just done his best, but I mean, wonderful job by Yoda and Tipsy Bob. I mean, was just wonderful these two guys. No penalties, and I mean, Tier 3 just giving us every week just
Every week.
awesome
Just tune
races.
in, guys.
Yeah, I mean,
Tune in because this is the best.
I'm feeling like Tipsy Bob is the driver of the day. He started on P13. He didn't make any mistake. So
Yeah, I agree with you actually.
I feel like it. Yeah, I think Tipsy Bob just deserve it. So let's have a look on the standings. I mean the leaderboard. We got Yoda P1, Tipsy Bob P, and Futuristic once again P3. So it's a Ferrari 1-3 on the podium, and Motocrosser on P8. That's gonna be huge for the championship. So as I told you, anything can happen. So
oh my god, guys, tune in every week to SLR Tier 3 because I promise it will not be a waste of your Thursday evening. I am literally so excited for next week. Where's next week gonna be? In Brazil?
Next week is gonna be Brazil. Yes, it is.
Brazil. Okay, so next week, guys, on the 27th of Jan at 6:30 Central. 7:30 Central European time. I'm in England, so 6:30 for me. But tune in, guys, because these races they never ever get worse. Honestly, they just get better and better. Singapore, Japan, Mexico, and the US. Every single race I've commentated on in this tier has just been incredible to commentate on. So let's get some guys in for some interviews.
Yeah, I just told them if I want to get an interview. So let's see if if you wanna get an interview, if you wish to. Just join on the interview VSC. So we're gonna wait. Okay, so we got Futuristic and Yoda. Let's bring Yoda as he finished in Q1. Hello, Yoda.
Hello.
Welcome to the interview. So, well, I mean, congrats for the race. Firstly, you just kept it clean without getting any penalty. And also, I was commentating, so I'm commentating, and you won. So that wasn't my fault, for the past races.
Yeah.
So yeah,
First time.
what's your feelings? Like we've seen your fight with Motocrosser. I mean, was just amazing. What were you thinking about it? Did you just was regretting your strategy, like your pit on the safety car in the last one?
But I felt like if I didn't pit, someone else behind would have, and maybe they would have an insane pace. And if I got to 3 sec, so I was a bit scared. But turns out that was the wrong call. But motocross has been insane whole day. He would have won if he didn't have those 6 seconds and got taken out as well. So
Just tell us about that real quick. I since the stream actually crashed when you guys were there and I was doing it. Tell me what happened in that kind of incident between you two.
between motocrosser and Papa.
Not between you two. Sorry, between the you're right, the Red Bull and the Alpine.
Yeah, so motocrosser did DRS down on the straight on me, but he didn't want to pass, and Papa caught up. And in the corner in the second DRS, the left one, they were side by side, I think. And for the second corner after the DRS straight, motocross span, Papa got a wing damage from it. I don't know what actually happened. But
So tell us exactly how you felt knowing that those two, your two guys who were like up your gearbox the entire time, were now you were free now to do your race, and then tell us also about your cool. Obviously you said you realized it was the wrong choice, but what was going through your mind at the end of the race there?
I thought the safety car would go in one lap earlier, so I'd have one more lap to race. It was like I felt like, okay, if I don't get a penalty now, I will win this. And then the safety car came out, and I was like, fuck, now I have to really concentrate again. And it was like 2 corners until the pit. I was like, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? And I figured I would jump in and try the new softs. And I wanted to pass motocrosser, but holy shit, that guy defended really well. I could not get past him, no matter how hard I tried, and it was almost like Tipsy past me because I was fighting motocrosser so hard, and then Tipsy would have been the one winning on track.
Yeah, it was very good fight. Also, the key today was indeed the penalties, and I mean for us, but I feel it's the viewers. This championship, it's looking insanely good. To be honest, I mean every race there is always some news. You know, you feel like this guy is gonna win, but after there's a safety car, he crashed, or he's fighting with others, or it takes penalties. So there are a lot of things that are going on, and I mean, congrats for win because this very very important for the championship. Also considering about motocrosser finishing in P8, which is looking very very strong as well, and Papa, another guy. So it's you're doing very very well. You got a big improvement since the start of the season. I have to say that. And next week we have Brazil. So, what's your thought about the track?
It's been a long time since I raced that track, so we will see. But I prefer Brazil rather than those 3 new tracks. I don't really enjoy those that much, so I feel like I have to do it now, because I know the 3 last races will be tough.
Yeah, there's gonna be now where we're basically at the doors of the end of the season. 5 races to go, which yeah, for you and for your contenders, it's gonna be very important now. So no pressure, but no mistakes now allowed. That's true. So yeah, I mean, congrats again, and enjoy your win. I think you will.
You're lagging out sometimes, so
Oh, yeah, no, I just getting some connection issues, so
Okay.
yeah, I'm sorry about that. But yeah, I mean, thank you for joining the review.
Yeah, so I'll just I'll take over. Yoda, just a great race from you. I think Crystal's got some connection issues, so I think great race from you, Yoda. It was fantastic for us to watch. I'm sure for the viewers as well, because the strategy calls, the fights. Papa was on your back, Motocross on your back, Tipsy at the end on your back, and Motocross was defending. So it was an action-packed race for you. I'm sure you enjoyed it.
Too much, sadly. It was a bit stressful.
Yeah, stressful, but still, that's I'm sure that's why you race for these thriller moments and stuff for yourself, and the win at the end must be so sweet. So just yeah, really well raced, and see you next week. Then the championship is close. I'm sure you're thinking about that as well.
Yeah.
You've closed it now, so good luck for next week.
Closed it.
Yeah, I mean you got 25 and he got 4, so 21 points closed.
Yeah, but you mean close the gap? Yeah.
Yeah, you closed the gap. Yeah. So you've halved the gap actually. It was about 40 points. That's about 20 points. So one more race like this, and Sir Yoda might be your tier 3 SLR champion. I'm not gonna jinx that, but it could be. Just great race, mate, and see you next week.
Yeah, thank you.
Yep. Congrats.
Goodbye.
Yeah, see you. Bye bye. Let's bring Futuristic, and I think after we're done with the interview. So, hello, Futuristic.
Yo, Futuristic.
Hello.
P3, our other podium Ferrari. So 1-3 for the team. Let's ignore that Aston Martin Tissy Bob. How was your race coming through the alternate strategy on that medium? You didn't set a lap till the end of qualifying. You were like that one person who didn't. So tell us about that, and also tell us about that alternate strategy and the way the safety car, I think, kind of saved your strategy. I think it may definitely put you in a better position, and of course your final result on the podium.
Yeah, as you said, qualifying was quite hard for me today. I messed up basically all my laps. I had I'm not saying. I think both Yoda and Motocrosser was on an improvement or something, but they somehow didn't improve, and I've on the first run, and they pitted, but I was basically forced to do another run on the set of tires I had at the end of the qualifying, because it was either P3 at the end or P13 from the grid. So yeah, I just sent it, and yeah, as you said in the race, it was quite tricky, to be honest. I tried to force people into more stops than they actually want to do, especially around Mexico, where the hards are terrible and the tire wear is pretty high when you're trying to go long on the soft and medium compounds. So I was just trying to play the team game for Yoda, so we can get the most amount of points against Alpine, which worked out very well today, as you said, with the double podium. But in a way, it's a bit frustrating, since it's the first time I crossed the line first, and it's not a win. So I'm both happy and sad at the same time.
Yeah, so obviously your little menu in the top with the gaps will show down to P5, which would have been Yoda. So were you looking at that as you as you were going through the last two laps, those incredible laps from our perspective? They were such entertaining laps to watch. But were you watching that gap to see if you had the chance to win?
I mean, I know that Yoda had the pace. If he was, he had the opportunity to go onto a fresh set of soft at the safety car, and I didn't because I would lose too many positions backwards, because I had to be so aggressive on the restart, because I had the 3 second already, but he didn't. So I know that the fight was basically with Yoda, and because P2, P3, and P4 all had 3 and 6 seconds of penalties. So, but the problem isn't there. It's a bit bummer that I was trying to aim for a 1-2 for Ferrari, but yeah, I didn't see the P6 because it's a bit frustrating.
I think Binotto he'll accept your apology, because you guys got a double podium, so great for constructors. But and also Motocrosser and Keyboard Magnussen in Alpine were both scoring low, so you guys have taken the lead in that at least. But yeah, I was going to mention that you couldn't see the P6 tipsy, so were you a little bit surprised that you thought, like, how did this happen? How did it go to P3?
Well, on the last, I think I asked Yoda a bit too late who was behind him. I asked him in the last sector, and how about the penalty situation. But I'm not surprised when I heard it was tipsy. So
Oh, okay. So, I mean, I
frustrating.
guess you knew from your teammate. Anyway, Brazil next week. How do you feel about that track?
I mean, it's like well, it's you have back-to-back overtakes opportunity, especially into turn 1 and into turn 4. So it's like same here in Mexico. You set up on the main straight and you overtake on the second. So and hopefully
Yeah,
I can
confidence.
yeah, and hopefully I can stay out of staying between the white lines this time.
Yeah, I mean, without that penalty, obviously, you won you had won the race by a long way. So you should take positives from the fact that you literally crossed the line first. You only lost because of penalties, which, as we know, Cody's they're so strict on those. So just a great race overall. With a mediocre qualifying, as you said, and still coming out on track P1 and after penalties P3, you should be really happy with that. And see you next week, I guess. Crystal, you got anything to add?
Yeah, like I think Purgatory has the same fault, but yeah, I mean you're one of the win this season. I feel like this. You're doing very well the last few races. So and we always remind your Singapore race, which you got robbed by the game. So
We're gonna have to cut off the
yeah,
stream
but
there now.
it's
Well,
uh,
it's not the first time I have been robbed from a win. I think it was early on. I think it was last season even. I got robbed twice, and this I have been robbed once by the reserves. So, I mean,
yeah, but
either a reserve pops in when I have a good race, or it's just me being stupid.
yeah, but I really hope you're gonna win. And I mean, never say never. You're still close to the championship. I mean, 5 races to go. Anything can happen. Also, be ahead of this guy, Yoda, Motocross, Papa, which I think you're close to them. So you're in a good spot in general. Also for the championship, I think actually. So congrats again for the podium. It's your
Thank you.
third podium in a row, I think, because you got also in
Yeah.
Austin and Japan. So you're you're very close.
Just unfortunate.
Yeah, I mean, I understand your frustration when you feel like you could have won, but you get a penalty. But just take the positive side. You are fighting for the win, and you're not
I guess.
for the yeah. You are. You have the pace. So maybe next week. Who knows?
Well, I hope I can get this streak going at least with one Ferrari on the podium. I'm looking at the sheet now, and we have had at least one Ferrari on the podium ever since Stanford. So
Yeah, and
let's keep them
and
keep them
also
rocking.
because you still have the state on the first SLR win singing in interview, so we're still waiting for that.
Yeah,
Keep in mind
do
that.
that as well. I
So
will.
yeah, congrats again for the podium and see you next week.
Yep. See you.
Okay, so I think we're gonna do last inter. Oh, okay. Hi, Tipsy.
Bounty lads.
Hello.
Bounty.
Driver of the day for
What?
yes for our Tipsy Pop.
I didn't do nothing.
Yeah.
I was just vibing, lads. I was just practicing for tier one. Thanks.
Well,
You know what I mean? Just trying different strategies, and everyone was picking up penalties left, right, and centre. So I was saying, all I have to do is just sit here. And do you know what, lads? It was funny because I said to myself, you know what would be really delicious right now if there was a late safety car. And lo and behold, glorious little Meepo. You can always depend on Meepo to spin. Meepo spins, brought out the safety car, and I just thought, bingo, I'm going to get a podium. And then I think it was lap 35. I seen Moto and Yoda were battling. After the first couple of corners, I had a run on them, and I was deploying, and I was really thinking about going around the long way around Yoda and Moto, but I decided, look, I'm reserving now. I'm not racing full time here, so I'm reserving. Those guys are battling for the title. I have no penalties. I'm not going to mess it up for myself or them. So I just backed out of it, and it was a case of just following behind them, because everyone else had penalties. So yeah, I was kind of hoping deep down that Yoda and Moto would fight a little bit harder to the point where Yoda would get a penalty, because then it would have been a P1. Let's go. But yeah, like I mean, I just joined that just for the enjoyment of just racing, with the lads and a bit of practice. Didn't expect to get a podium, to be honest, but yeah. Next question, Feta.
Okay. Well, to be honest, I didn't even tell you a question, so it's gonna be my first one.
Well, you see, I can predict what you were gonna say. All right, then. Sorry. Have you got a question for me, Feta?
I think so. That's why you're getting
Okay.
interview. So, well, you already told me about your race generally, so I'm gonna ask you, what one do you feel you have the pace? I mean, looking today at podium,
Mike, over me. Can you understand Chinese, Milan? Because I really don't understand Feta.
No, I don't think his mic is his connection's been too great today. But I have a question for you. Well,
Go on, man.
so it's connection. So
Wait,
obviously, I think
wait,
I was
are
going to
you not
mention
gonna
about.
answer my
Okay,
question, Tipsy?
One at a time, lads. Jeepers, one at a time. Come on. Feta, you dropped out. You disappeared. Milan's taking over. Go ahead.
Are you gonna win? Are you gonna win tier 1? Okay, that's the question.
Feta, have you been watching the recent races? Have
Yes,
you seen who races in Tier 1?
yes.
Have you
Well,
realised how old I am?
mate,
Feta,
I was
listen,
driving.
Feta, see in March, I'm going to be 37, right?
37?
37. 37. 30. 37.
3-0, okay,
Right?
I don't think.
Right? I am racing against children.
Hey!
And they're
Well,
far too fast. Listen, they're far too fast. They're far too sharp. Their wee minds are so active, they're like wee sponges. I've been there, done that, and I'm past it. I am not going to win Tier 1. There's guys like Vexit's there, and Yari is there.
Yeah.
All those guys are aliens.
Yeah,
No,
these
no,
young
Mark,
guys are just...
I can't mention aliens without mentioning Mackinder, because Mackinder is a massive alien, and I love him dearly.
Yeah, I
So
mean,
yes, I'm being told I've got 3 minutes before I have to go, so quick.
yeah, these young people just growing up too quickly, feel like this,
Right.
you know?
What's Milan's question?
Well, basically, I was just going to ask a little bit about the race, Tier 3. Obviously, it's a bit of practice for you, but you mentioned you weren't going to get involved in Yoda, but did you ever think, there might be a little sniff at a position here, because you were right behind some of that point in those last 2 laps?
Yeah, man. So I used to race Tier 3 full time. Won a few races as well. I fought Yoda and Motocrosser, and certain tracks I've got the run on them. But today, that was my first race in Mexico on this game. I only did 7 laps yesterday, so I'm really rusty in terms of overall pace. But Yoda has just been getting better and better and better as he's been racing this. He's getting quicker. Moto is always a tough challenge. So yes, there was for a brief moment in the lap 35, after the first turn 1, the first chicane, you get to the second DRS point there. I was getting a run on them, and I was really thinking about it. I was like, I was going to swear there. My goodness, I was going to swear. I was thinking, F it. Will I go for this? Will I go for it? Because I had them on. I had a good run out of that corner and DRS, or not DRS, ERS and stuff. But like I said, I didn't want to risk not only their race, because I'm not fighting for the title anymore. They are. And I also didn't want to risk the fact of getting a penalty, because I was playing the long game. So I reluctantly backed out of the first attack. And then on the last lap, it happened again where I got a good run on them, but I just completely backed out of that one, lads. So yes, man, to answer your question, for a brief moment, I had my mind back as a full-time driver and was going to go for them, but I backed out of it. I said, it's not my fight. It's not my title, not my fight. Let them get on it. Protect my no penalties. And I was hoping to get at least P3. Bit surprised I got B2, but here, I'll take it.
Okay, so
All right. I mean, the surprise reserve does an incredible job to get P2, and yeah, we'll see you in tier 1 on Saturday.
On Saturday, or you might even see me tomorrow in tier 2, because I usually try use tier 3 and tier 2 for a bit of practice, and then
Well, then
I'll be
we're not
ready
going to
to
see.
I'll be
I
ready to
think
team
we're
up.
not going to see you. I don't think we're going to see you. I think we'll be in the cars next to you. So if that's
Oh,
the case,
right, you're getting taken out, lads.
yeah. So thank you for interview, Tipsy, or
Pleasure.
I
Good job commentating.
should I say merci pour l'entretien?
No,
No.
c'est terrible français.
Uh, well,
Right,
merci.
I have to go. I have to go.
Okay, merci, and
Right, because it's not normal for me to cut an interview short. I'm well known for my long interviews, but I have to go. I'm
yeah, that
being beckoned here.
was quite short. It was just 15 minutes, so thank you for your
I'm
short interview.
right. Au revoir. Good job, lads.
Yeah,
I have to go.
au revoir. Yeah,
Right, bye.
bye bye. Okay, so
all right.
yeah, very short interview by him.
Yeah, concise. It was really concise.
Yeah, I mean 15 minutes instead of 30. Let's go.
That's a new record for him,
Yeah,
isn't it?
that's
I could have sworn that was a new record for him.
this.
He was so to the point.
Yeah, it was wow, unbelievable. Okay, I'm gonna cry, like emotional.
He's gonna cry of
Yeah,
happiness because Tipsy's given
yeah,
a
tips.
15
Well, I
minute
mean,
interview.
even the driver of the day, and he just kept it short. I mean, short for him, you know, not what we expect usually. But yeah, I mean, wow, this was just amazing race. Was I don't have any word to describe it as every race we're going on, I'm always more surprised. I just cannot believe how many things are going on. And yeah, I mean, guys, I'm sorry for the connection issues. I hope I'm gonna sort out anything for the next week, but I hope you enjoyed also the last lap and the the racing genre entirely. And also, yeah, thank you, Derogatory, for commentating again with me.
Yeah, man. It always gets better.
Yeah, indeed. And also, yeah, I mean, what do you think, Derogatory? We're in a point which the season is closing up and we're still in a championship fight. So, what do you feel?
I feel we should give 200 points to Tipsy Bob and he should win the tier 3.
Well, I'm gonna get a chat with the admins, you know, maybe we're gonna just
Yeah, maybe
give
we
the
could
tips,
just,
yeah.
after these. I mean, in all seriousness, the fact that this got closed by 20 points between Yoda and Futuristic both gaining points on the Motocrosser is just going to make the title fight really, really spicy and interesting. So I'm looking forward to these next 5 races.
Yeah. So, thank you guys for spectating another race. And so for me and Derogatory, I think you're gonna race tomorrow, yeah? I don't know.
Yep.
Okay, so yes, so just cheer for me and Derogatory for a 1-2 for the best commentator. Oh, I said it.
Let's
Uh,
go.
yeah, for the best commentators ever. So yeah, just cheer for us, and also make sure you're gonna subscribe to the channel. And for me and Derogatory, the appointment is gonna be for next week for comms in tier 3 in Brazil, which is a very good track indeed. And thank you again, and see you next week. Bye bye.
Bye bye.